Alright then, I'd like to welcome everyone to week 1 of the Realistic Subspace Hockey League. Today's is day 2. Yesterday we had a triple header with some surprises and disappointments. Today's game features one returning team from last year that disappointed and that was a bottom seed, and another team that is new this year and that is looking to become active again. Today we have Empire and Kick You Apart starting now. And period 1 is starting. Lining up to the face-off circle, we have Blah on one side would Kick You Apart.
Alright, let me just interrupt here a little bit and say, just rephrasing and repeating that Red Raven will not be the main commentator tonight because he's actually playing on Empire, the team that's playing tonight against KYA. So Cozy will be doing most of the play-by-play until the break, and then TRR will get the comments in.
I'd like to welcome any viewers that may have come late. This is Kick You Apart versus Empire. The face-off was won by Kick You Apart. Londorf to Blah, shot scores! A fast goal to start the game. And let's see the call here.
Yeah, the Red Raven, the goalkeeper with the golden voice, will not be too happy about that.
The first goal was scored by Blah, assisted by Londorf, Bicycle Skeleton. It is now 1-0 for Kick You Apart, and we're lining up at the face-off dot. Was that the fastest goal in Hockey Zone history? Well, maybe it was.
The fastest goal in RSHL history apparently was in 8 seconds.
Pilot dropping the puck. Blah wins it, and Londorf has it now. Gives it to Kula on the other side. Swizzle passing the face-off dot. Gives it to Iceman. Iceman to Stickman. To Iceman. Going in. Shot. Scores. But that is going to be called lag.
Yeah.
A good shot would have made it in if there wasn't the defenders there.
Yeah, I think it was a good chance for Empire, and it was the lag that kind of ruined it.
Pilot back at the face-off zone. A lot of stoppages to start the game, and Blah wins the face-off cleanly. Pass to center ice, going in with Londorf and Jumper. Blah gets tackled, but Jumper gets it back. Gives it to Bicycle Skeleton. The Javelin Bicycle Skeleton looking at his options. Gives it to Blah, to Bicycle Skeleton. Shot, and it's a save by Raven. Swizzle going in, and it's turned over before center ice, but Iceman gets it back. Going in all alone with Swizzle coming back. Blah tackles him to get the puck, and now they're going back the other way. Blah gets the puck to Jumper. They pass center ice with it to Londorf, to Cookie Wolf, going in. It's dumped past the Kick You Apart zone, and now Bicycle Skeleton will go back for it, racing with Stickman. It's behind the Kick You Apart net to Londorf. Cookie Wolf going in, gives it to Jumper. Bicycle Skeleton going in all alone with Jumper. Gives it to Londorf. Londorf to Bicycle Skeleton, shot, and Raven gets it easily. Jumper gets it back. It has been all Kick You Apart right now. And now it's a 2-on-1. And Kula gives a good defensive play. Jumper gives it to Londorf, to Blah. To Cookie Wolf. To Blah, to Londorf. They're just staying near the blue line right now, looking for a play to set up. Iceman all alone with it, going in with CM drills, and Blah tackles him at center ice. Jumper gives it to Blay. Bicycle Skeleton, and it's gotten by CM drills, and he clears it back into his zone. Cookie Wolf has it. Still no pass that has hit someone yet, and it hasn't been much action like it was in the first minute of this game.
Yeah, but KYA is dominating. Clearly, it's dominating the puck possession. The everything is just KYA for now.
Yeah, Empire look a little bit shaken by the early goal. I mean, they've fallen back onto defence nicely, but they can't control the puck yet.
Kula's going in. He gives it to someone, but Cookie Wolf takes it back. To Kula again. Back to Londorf. A lot of passing and turnovers this game. I want to see the stats after this. Londorf gets it to Bicycle Skeleton, and that faces through him. Jumper saves it, and it is a save by Raven. They pass the center ice. That is Empire. Iceman going in, gets tackled. Swizzle gets tackled also. A good defensive play by the people of Kill Q apart. And they're going back now. Stickman has it now. They're trying to create a play. To Swizzle. To CM drills. It just wasn't enough. And they're going back the other way now. Kick you apart. It's a 2-on-1 with Kula in the back. Nope, it was not enough, and now the rest of Empire is back on defense. Jumper has it, gives it to Bicycle, and Kula tackles him. Iceman has it, hands it to Kula. Kula gives it to CM Drills, to Stickman, to Swizzle, to Stickman, to CM Drills. They're going in, they're switching between each other. CM Drills is getting it, he tackles Jumper, and gets tackled.
Yeah, that's something new right there. Jumper getting BK'd.
Bicycle Skeleton has it in. He's going with Blay. Blay goes in, passes the Jumper. They're going in alone. Londorf and Raven tackles him just at the right time. Bicycle Skeleton going in. Passes to Londorf. Save by Raven. Raven has been getting a lot of shots. Already 4 shots fired by Kick apart with 6 minutes to go in the period. He has it going with Londorf to pass it to Swizzle. Kula gets the puck in the end. CM goes to Iceman. Iceman going in, and he gets tackled again.
Now Swizzle has it. Swizzle manizzle for shizzle. Oh! And Jumper trying to get the puck, but now it bounces to Bicycle Skeleton.
Londorf passes center ice with it. Going in. He's with Blah. He passes to Blah. Blah passes it back, and Stickman intercepts it. Cookie Wolf has it. To Blah. Bicycle Skeleton. Shot, and Raven gets it in time. CM Joes dumps it into the Empire zone. The kick you apart zone. Bicycle Skeleton intercepts it, going alone with Kula. Kula lunges. It is now CM Jules and Stickman back. Shot! Misses the top post, and that looked like a goal. CM Dross. He's going in with Cookie Wolf. Jumper has it. Now, they pass the center ice dot. Lawn Dwarf to Jumper. The Turrier, Jumper, going in all alone to Lawn Dwarf. And no shot was available as Jumper was hiding the shot. Blah has it. Bicycle Skeleton tackles Iceman. He's all alone. Lawn Dwarf shot scores!
Nice pass. I don't know who it was from, but it was a nice pass to Lawn Dwarf right there. And what a patient call from Lawn Dwarf.
Number 31, Lawn Dwarf, assisted by number 2, Blah, and number 16, Jumper. .607. The shots are now 6 for Kick You Apart and 1 for Empire. Empire has to step up their game if they want to stay in this game. Still in the Kick You Apart zone. Jumper has it now. He's past center ice. It's a 2-on-0. Jumper and Bicycle Skeleton. They're going in all alone. And Iceman comes back just in time to stop that 2-on-0 from becoming dangerous.
Yeah, that was nice from Iceman. Good defensive play.
CM Dross to Swizzle. He's going in and he gets tackled. Blah. He's going in and he passes to Iceman. A lot of turnovers, like I said. And that's not going to be good for the other teams. Lawn Dwarf with Bicycle Skeleton with Jumper. Shot scores! Another goal by Lawn Dwarf puts them up by 3. And it's not looking good for Empire so far.
Lawn Dwarf is sharing his experience here and just picking off the unexperienced Empire defense.
A goal by number 2, Lawn Dwarf, unassisted.
Man, I kind of feel bad for Red Raven. He should be commentating instead of letting goals in.
6:58 gone in the first period, and Empire wins a face-off to Stickman. The captain has it and passes to CM Dross. He's going in. This might look like something, and Jumper gets it back. Blah has it now. Drop passes it to nothing, and Cookie Wolf saves him from a crucial play. Blah holding the puck looked like a dangerous play there, but it was saved by Jumper. And the captain has it now. Iceman going in. He's going in alone, it looks like. He dodges Cookie Wolf. He's all alone. Can Lawn Dwarf get him? No, he cannot. Shot, and it's a save by Boss. Not too many shots for Boss this game, but a good save to keep him and his shutout. Lawn Dwarf going in. Shot. Oh!
What a bad miss by Jumper. My God.
Open net, and he misses it.
A player,
Jumper's gonna want that.
A player of his level can't just be missing those shots like that. That was a perfectly placed pass by Lawn Dwarf.
You know, it happens, and I guess he just missed it off his stick, and now they're going back the other way. Empire has it, enters the Kick You Apart zone. Slap shot and an easy save by Boss. Blah or Blay or Way has it, and they're going in. CM Dross. Jumper going in with Bicycle Skeleton, and Stickman saves him from a 2-on-0. CM Dross going in with Swizzle. Swizzle going in. Oh, a good play, but Lawn Dwarf comes back in time to save that.
Yeah, that was actually kind of dangerous. Boss just passed the Lawn Dwarf as he was heading towards one of the level 2 ships. That was kind of dangerous.
And we'll see them regroup now. Stickman going in with CM Dross. Stickman passes to Swizzle, and that misses. When did your team score 3 goals? Well, during this period, if you had watched it on Twitch TV, Subspace, AZ. Jumpers going in, Kula on defense with Cookie Wolf. Cookie Wolf has it now. Intercepted by Iceman, but back to Cookie Wolf. Jumper has
Here
it now.
comes Jumper. Oh, trying to BK, old-fashioned BK, but it didn't work.
CM Dross going into Kula. It's a 3-on-1 now. Swizzle to Kula. Kula goes in, shot, and it misses the top post. That looked like a dangerous play, but Kula didn't put enough pizzazz on it. And we're down
enough
to the
what?
end of the first period. Enough pizzazz. He could be. And we are now at the first intermission. I'd like to welcome Red Raven in here with us into the locker rooms of Empire. Red Raven, are you here?
I'm drinking now.
Take your time.
Oh boy.
Wait, what?
Take your time.
With what?
Drinking.
Whatever.
Thought you were supposed to have questions, man.
Okay,
How are you finding this game so far?
Yo, I'm the one
I'm
supposed to
having
ask.
a blast. I'm having so much fun. This is the best game I think I've ever played in the RSHL.
What would you think your team
That
has
sounds
to
a
do?
lot like an Ongdali quote.
I
would
think
you-
they need to keep the puck out of the opponent's hands because they are capable of scoring in 12 seconds.
12 seconds or 8 seconds. It is a 3-0 lead. Do you think your team can come back with this deficit?
Depends on how many shots they allow on me.
The good
I
news
guess-
is at the end of the period, your team was creating more chances. So with Boss in goal, he wasn't looking very good earlier. I think you can score.
Ooh, drama
Well,
maybe? Drama maybe in the
all
locker
honesty,
room?
though, I have complete confidence in my team. They have been able to come back from games before. It's just a matter of whether or not they can take advantage of the mistakes that Kick You Apart happens to have.
And
That
here,
being said, I'll try and stop some shots this next period.
all right. Well, I thank you, Red Raven, for joining us, and good luck tonight and for the rest of this game.
I hope you die.
That was Red Raven, the golden voice, but not quite the golden glove.
Here is the scoring summary for the first period. Blah opened the scoring 12 seconds into the game, making it 1-0. For the rest of the period, it was all Lawndorf, as he managed to sneak in 2 to pot for a 3-0 lead. The period break is over, and we will be ready for the second period shortly.
So who wants chips? Nobody.
Not a lot of changes from the Empire side, only Bob Barker and Herbalist in as substitutes. On the Kick You Apart side, we have Degenerate, Juvie, and VNV Nation. We'll see what's happening now. And we are starting the second period. Kick You Apart leads 3-0 with 7 shots. Empire has nothing with 4 shots. Herbalist wins the faceoff cleanly. Passes the center ice with Bob Barker can't die. Going with Swizzle. Shot! And it misses the bottom post. A good shot, but not accurate. Kula has it. Gives it to Swizzle. To CM Dross. To Swizzle. Misses Herb, and Kula's coming in. And he misses the puck as well. Herbalist has it now. He's going in with Bob Barker can't die, and Degenerate hits him. Swizzle hits him back. And it's going back the other way. Empire putting a lot more pressure on Kick You Apart since that last period. They have some momentum going into this period, and they have to convert now if they want to stay in this game.
Yeah, I think they've realized that they have to put pressure on it because it's only second period, I know, but they still have an extra period, but they need to score now.
You know, they say the 3-1 lead is the worst in hockey, so let's see if they can get it here. Swizzle does a slap shot, but it misses the top post. Bob Barker gets it, but it's checked by Degenerate. Degenerate gives it to Jumper. With Juvie going in. Juvie shielding him. He goes in with Bicycle Skeleton. To Jumper. To Jumper. He goes into the net. He tries to give it to Bicycle Skeleton, but Raven comes back in time. Bicycle Skeleton gives it to VNV. Going in, and CM Dross clears it away. Jumper has it now. Going in against his will. Dodges all 5 of them. Shot, scores! Will you say highlight reel? What a goal. Did you see that?
Yes, I did see that. Jumper just putting in a little bit of his overness there and scoring a beautiful goal.
And I think he might have forgotten that open net he missed because it is now 4-0. Jumper scores, assisted by VNV Nation and Deej. Juvie wins the faceoff. Going in, Kula Shaker, he gets the check. Swizzle to Kula to CM Dross. Herbalist going with Kula. Navi, who would you say is the most consistent player this game?
I would say that, Herbalist has been doing pretty good. And then you got VMV Nation. Jumper was unstable for a while, but he seems to be a little bit more solid now in the second period.
Yes, a big rebound by Jumper after that missing that open net. And now they're going back with VNV. It's a 2-on-1 with Bicycle. He's alone. Gives it to VNV, but Kula makes it back in time. Swizzle, the Terrier, with Herb, the Spider, and CM Dross, the Weasel. Going in, and he wall passes the Swizzle.
I mean, if I had to, mention a player that's been stable and solid, I would have to mention one of the goalies. And it won't be Red Raven.
That was offensive for our guest star, Red Raven, and I hope you feel bad for making those comments.
Lone Dwarf is probably the obvious pick, though he's not on the ice right now.
The thing with Lone Dwarf is that he benched himself to get Juviar into the game. And Juviar, the rookie on this team, looks to be showing some promise with preseason and scoring a lot of goals.
Lone Dwarf being a good captain and rotating time around.
Hey, has Lone Dwarf ever been like a what's it called? One of the best weasels, or a mention important weasel?
Yeah, he used to be the best weasel. I don't know if he can still say that now, but yeah, he used to be pretty amazing.
No, what I mean is, like, is he a famous weasel, like an F2, F1, I think?
Yeah, I believe if you hit F1 13 times, you will see Lone Dwarf's name right there.
Oh, there we go. So he's showing it. He's showing that skill.
Yes, he is. And a harmless shot going in was almost lagged in by Herb, but Boss gets it in time. CM Dross going in with Bob Barker to Swizzle to Bob Barker. He had the shot, but he was missed right now. Kula going in. He hit the post. Jumper and Bob Barker, but Kula gets it back. Kula gives it to Swizzle and he's tackled. Swizzle has it back and gives it to Herbalist Yangyeon. Oh, it's a 2-on-0. Empire might score now. Shot. What a save by Boss to keep his shutout. He earned that save after playing extraordinary today.
Yeah, Boss is doing a really good job of saving shots. I know they're not as dangerous. That one was, but yeah, he's doing a really good job as goalie.
He's a boss, if you know what I mean.
Totally.
So Bob Barker gives it to Swizzle. Bob Barker all alone and gets tackled by VNV Nation. Herbalist has it now. Herbalist Yangyeon, the newest recruit of Empire, goes in. The CM Dross shot and he misses the bottom post.
Oh, he's going to be regretting that all night. Ugh.
But if we know about regret, he will soon pull a jumper and score a goal. Like we can only hope.
You can take a little consolation due to the fact that Bob Barker can't die lagged.
Juvie is all alone and he gets tackled by Kula. Red Raven manages to tackle Jumper and he knows he can't let in any more goals because his team has to come back from this 4-0 deficit.
Yeah, I mentioned the Kula Shaker. He's doing actually a pretty good job in the defensive end. He's been checking a lot of people trying to attack his goal, so that's pretty cool.
I mean, he's playing defense, but he's also going on offense. And I don't see the point of that because his team is losing 4-0 and they could use him on defense. to bail Red Raven out of some shots, and he scores!
Oh, and just as you say that, oh man.
After what I said, Kula scores, and call that a jinx, will ya? I think Kula should
oh
stay
my
on
God.
offense for the rest of his life.
Yes.
Kula unassisted, 4-1, and Empire 3 shots in this second period, and they're looking to come back.
And that's why Kula Shaker went on offense, because he wanted his goal.
Empire should definitely not give up. They scored way more goals than Kick You Apart in preseason.
Is a strong-looking team right now. They're keeping up the pressure, and they've almost caught up with shots. Let me remind you, the shots were 4 for Empire and 8 for Kick You Apart on the period break.
I don't know. Do you see Empire coming back from this, or?
It's possible. I've seen Empire in the preseason play a lot better than they are now. They just aren't making the passes quite right.
I mean, we could say it's the first game of the season, but you know, you want to start to get some wins early instead of going into a slump later in the season.
True, that's
And
true.
Empire has a lag out right now. They're playing with 5 on the field. I don't know what they're doing, but Stickman appears to have entered, but Anatuma takes a spot. Swizzle shoots it and Boss saves it. Jumper going in with Juvie, but Anatuma manages to get out of the box early. Bicycle Skeleton. He goes in all alone. He passes it to no one. Bob Barker all alone. He's going in, DG right on his tail, shot, and a save by Boss.
Empire is playing a little bit more confident now. I mean, you can see this in the form of how they're passing.
I mean, Empire is showing a strong period right now. You know, even if they're down, I think they should go into the third period positively because this is something to build on. And now Kula has it, gives it to Juvie, and he gets checked by Jumper at the same time. Jumper going in with Herb. Jumper, the master ball killer, gives it back to Herb. He got it.
Whoa!
And he scores! Will you say highlight reel?
Yeah, but
that was another goal.
Was that a tank?
No, that was not a tank.
I gotta see that one
Herbalist?
again.
Herbalist missed his shot, and that's gonna cost him because it is now 5-1, and this period is almost over. The face-off is dropping, and Juvie wins it for his team.
I mean, you gotta expect that from Jumper. If he's going towards you like that, don't try to BK him.
Don't back up. You have to face him. That's what it is with Jumper. He will get those goals. Jumper is drafted 97th overall, is looking to be a surprise. In his rookie career, he managed to score a lot of goals, and right now he is scoring some goals as Herbalist misses the net again.
That's the second or third time that Empire have basically missed a very good chance.
Yeah, they have.
Jumper,
They're creating opportunities and plays. They're just missing a lot of goals.
well, I mean, the effort is there. It's just that they need some veteran leadership in there right now to help them. And Swizzle misses a slap shot. That would have been a goal. Anatuma has it right now. He gives it to Swizzle.
Good movement from Empire right now.
I mean, yeah, Empire is playing really good. It's just that they don't have luck that Kick You Apart has on their side to score goals. Almost a goal, but that hits the post, and that was actually a good shot. And Bob Barker has it now. He's going in, shot, and Boss saves it. It seems like the only shots that are going to be Boss today are the Kula shots. Bicycle Skeleton has it now. He's going in. Going in all alone. He tries to ball kill Bob Barker, but that will not work.
So, I guess he can't die.
VNV is going in with Deej. Deej standing there gets checked by Kula, and I think he might be injured. It looks like a shoulder injury.
Ooh, I don't know what Jumper was trying to do, but Herbalist is going in now. Oh, just missed
Herbalist,
the BK.
Herbalist is trying to pull a jumper, but that's the last thing we need is some jumper clones, according to White Irish Rebel.
I think Jumper missed the memo there that you can't self-pass this season.
This is a hard league, and goals will come by. You just need to score them.
Juby trying to pull a jumper there. I don't know what he was trying to do, but that was close.
Bicycle Skeleton gets it back in his zone. A minute remaining into the second period. I want to remind everyone that after the second period, we will be interviewing the other goalie, Boss. So stay tuned for that. Bicycle is moving in. Moving in all alone. He shoots it, but that phases. That looked like a good shot, but too much defenders there to allow a threat. Jumper has it now. Juvie, he gets tackled. Herbalist to Kula Shaker to Swizzle. It's a 4-on-2 right now. Bob Barker gives it to Herbalist. He had the shot, but he goes into the crease, and that's going to hurt Empire again.
That's another missed opportunity from Empire.
Empire now has more shots than kick you apart, but no goals to show for it. And Boss has just played an extraordinary game today. He goes in and he scores! A weird-looking play, and he converts it into a goal. It is now 6-1 for kick you apart.
You know,
and that's
with less shots and with less opportunities, KYA has been able to, score more than Empire. What does that mean?
They're just more clinical with their shooting. They
doesn't
scored
mean
everything
that
they've had a good
Kick You Apart is
opportunity
the better
with, whereas Empire have been missing the open net all night.
And we will now have Boss with us when he logs on to Mumbles, if he logs on to Mumbles, and there he is right now. Boss, nice period. What do you think your team has done that has given you the lead right now?
Hi, thanks for having me. Just really great, solid play all around. Our players are making their passes, they're in position. Just solid play.
And going into the third period, are you confident you can secure the win for your team despite Empire having more shots and leading the pressure?
Yeah, I definitely think so. I mean, during the last period, we had a few players who a bit on the rusty end and we were still able to come out ahead in terms of scoring that period. Depending on which players we put in for the third period, I hope we take a shot for the Mercy win this game.
What can you say about the goal that was scored against you? What happened there?
Advice for any goalies, do not hold down the thrust key. Because once you do, your momentum is just messed up.
You heard it here, folks. Do not hold down the trust key when you are a goalie. Only hold down the trust key when you are with a girl, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and Boss, what would you say to your opposite Red Raven over here on the other side of the ice?
Unfortunately, I'm playing on 1280 times 720 resolution. Like I can't even see to my own blue line. So I don't know what he's doing, but just keep it up, because some games you just have an off game, or you don't see a lot.
You don't have to see the other goaltender to know how he feels. It is 6-1. He wants to keep his team in it, but his team is just not scoring the goals, and this loss should not be placed on him. The period break is approaching its end. I thank you, Boss, for joining us for this period break, and good luck for the third period.
Thank you for having me.
The scoring summary for the second period was 2 quick goals by Jumper, classic style, and 1 goal from the midfielder, Deej. That was amazing, too. We'll see those plays on the top 10 for sure. Pilot drops the puck, gives it to Stickman. He's going in. VNV has it now. Herbalist has it. Moving in. Blah has it. He dumps it, but it misses Cookie Wolf just in time. But oh, Juvie has it now. He's going in all alone. Shot, and he scores! What a goal by Juvie. Hits the top corner, and he has put his team up 7-1.
That's a nice shot by Juvie right there. I mean, he had the open shot. He had the angle. It was just a well-placed shot altogether.
What looked like a harmless play and a harmless pass ended up becoming a goal, and I don't know what to say for Empire anymore. Do you think this is going to be a mercy, Navi?
I think so. I mean, it's looking that way. I really thought Juvie was going to miss that goal, though, but he managed to pull it off. Good job, Juvie.
And I was just praising Juvie before. He's one of the rookies that has to be watched out for. All those hours of practicing in public and in scrim will pay off.
I mean, he's been shit-talked a lot during the off-season, and even in a team like KYA, he's been shit-talked a lot. But he's showing that he deserves to be in RSHL.
You know, it's all about making those critics silent, and that's what he's doing right now. Scoring goals, that's all he needs to do to make his team happy. And now Deej has it, going in with Juvie.
Kick you apart are only one goal away from going top of the table.
It's true. This is resembling the breakaway game, but not so much since breakaway dominated one of the periods. But it's been all kick you apart all this game. Blah has it now. They're into the Empire zone and Herbalist gets him. They're passing the center ice, going in alone. He's with Iceman, and he misses. Hoovy. Well, Cookie Wolf, it is now a 4-on-2 with DG, Blah, and Juvie. But they missed that check.
Yeah, Empire really need to score now to be get back into this game, because I don't see them actually winning this game, but at least to tie it. You know, that would be a considerable goal.
Yeah,
I mean,
but despite being 7-1 down, they're still playing very deep. Kick you apart, have a lot of defense.
well, the trying aspect is there. It's just that Empire cannot get those pucks behind the net.
Yeah,
And that's what they have to do. They have to be successful this season because they have expectations.
yeah. I think that the key difference between one of the teams is that the finishing has been amazing. KYA has put all the goals, well, not all the goals, but like all the most of the shots in, and Empire still missing shots left and right.
I mean, we could look at Herbalist right now. He missed 2 open nets, and that's not going to fly by with anyone.
Herbalist is creating well in mid, but he needs someone further up the field. Perhaps the Warbird should be CP more. I mean, at 7-1 down, what has he got to lose?
We have a 3-on-1 now. To Juvie to Blah. Iceman gets it in time. Anatuma saved that play. A nice defensive play by Anatuma.
I mean, how many times has Empire been near a goal but just missed open net?
I don't know. I've honestly lost count, and I hope they can work on it. I know there's an arena for passing. We're talking about Arn Diley's comments in public chat right now. He says that Empire cannot pass right, and they're missing too much passes. What do you guys think about this? All right, then. You guys don't think anything about it. And now we're back with Herbalist.
Again, the Empire Warbird is behind the play on the breakout. It doesn't make much sense.
Alright, it's Cookie Wolf, and he turns over to Stickman. Deej passing to Cookie Wolf. Cookie Wolf looking around for one of his teammates. No one near him, so he's pulling back to VNV, but decides to turn to Blah. Blah turns it up, shoots it up, but it bounces off the wall. Cookie Wolf now with the puck, trying to get it back to one of his teammates, gets checked, goes to Deej. Deej checks Herbalist, who had picked up the puck after it bounced off one of the players, and now Bob Barker trying to check a spider. Bob Barker trying to pass his teammate. Oh!
It scores! That looks like a weird goal, and I think that's going to be called lag, Navi.
Yeah, it looked like phase on my end, on my client.
We'll see right now the call. We'd like to thank the referee Pilot for calling this game.
So yeah, do you guys think Juvie is Juvie just like a one trick pony? Like, is this just his night, and then he's gonna be terrible the rest of the league?
I mean, I've been on teams with Juvie. He can contribute, but the thing is, he just disappears like into the season and never comes back. And that's why I think he's never has his chance to shine. It's because he leaves for no reason. We also got a private message from a user I will not name that is revolting against Arnk Diley, so we will get more on that shortly after this game. The goal is called lagged. After a long review, they have called it lag, and Pilot makes the call and gets ready for the face-off.
In regards, Shaker wants a sympathy revote.
In regards to Empire missing their passes, I mean, there's an arena for them to practice. I believe it's called Pass Challenge. And I can't say I've ever used it, but I heard it does some wonders for players like DG or Stickman or Super Dan. So, you could try it out sometime. And now Blah has it right now, going in with Juvie and Cookie Wolf. Juvie goes in all alone with Blah. Shot scores!
Holy crap! Red Raven just left out there to dry. Poor goalie.
And Herbalist clearly showing some frustration into public chat, saying that Spider is the worst ship to ball kill people. Holy crap. It is now 8-1. A clean goal scored by Blah, assisted by Juviar and Cookie Wolf. Cookie Wolf wins the faceoff and passes to Uvi, and that's a missed slap shot. I mean, if we looked at the first and second period, Empire maybe had this game in the bag. Where would you say the collapse happened, Navi?
I think by the end of the first period, when the finishing of the KYA players just took advantage of the lead, and now they're leading by 8. So yeah, by the end of the first period already, Empire was breaking down, and I think the defensive end, there was many defensive meltdowns near Red Raven's area that led to this collapse. So they got to work on that.
One thing is for sure, you need to practice your mat, young man, because they are leading by 7, not by 8.
My bad.
And another chance goes begging. Bob Barkant was shown the open net at the bottom, but decided to pass.
No one is there for Empire. That's the problem. They're going in all alone. They're not waiting to cycle the puck, and that's why they're not scoring.
Just want to inform everybody that we now have 22 viewers on Twitch. And if you've never heard of this game and you're watching this and going, what the hell is going on, go to www.getcontinuum.com, get the game, get the client, join Hockey Zone, and you'll see this game directly from the source.
And now we have a substitute. Iceman gets out and leaves room for Anatuma. What exactly is an Anatuma?
I don't know. Is it like a tumor? But like a tumor? Like...
It's not a tumor.
Yes. Exactly.
It's not a tumor. Shot scores! What looked like a harmless play. And the same error Slart did yesterday is committed by Red Raven. And, it's looking bleak for Empire with only with only 4:01 left to go in the third period. This game looks like it might be over.
And I think I mentioned that the mercy seemed likely, so I think this is what's going on here.
You know, that's all you need. That's 2 more goals. According to Wikipedia, Anatuma is a seemingly innocuous internet user who has a creepy toddler fetish. So we'll see that. And a timeout is called by Empire. They might want to, scream some sense into their players, maybe catch up a little. But I, for one, do not think there's any breathing room for this game for them to come back.
That last goal really summed up Empire's night. They've missed all their open chances, and then Red Raven tries to make another clearance, and it just goes wrong.
Your team major altercations have
52 guys into this arena, and it seems like this zone still has some hope.
It looks like Empire have taken Kula Shaker off the ice, which could be a big mistake when it comes to the defensive end, and we might not see the full period out.
I agree with the call. Kula Shaker has been terrible this period and the last, and he just needed to be benched to calm down a bit because he's been rushing the plays. Even though he has scored a goal, I think he needs some time to reflect a bit on his plays.
I think he's trying to drive Empire forward too much on his own. He's trying to be the leader.
I mean, Kula, one of the additions by Empire this offseason, was supposed to show some promise, but he has not showed anything. And Herbalist is all alone. Going in, he drops it for Stickman, but it misses.
And Stickman had a blatant defensive crease, or at least a defensive crease there on Dege, but he just didn't take it.
This Empire team has a lot to work on if they want to be contenders this year.
And now Empire running out of options, run into a corner, plenty of defenders there. They tried to reset and they can't even get that right. It's just basic mistakes for Empire right now.
Empire
drops now approaching, but he's gone backwards to Anatuma.
Right now,
all the way back to Stickman.
Empire has a 3-on-1. Let's see if they can do anything here. Stickman is going in, and he misses the pass again. Again, what Arnk Diley said, missed passes is what's killing Empire tonight, and they need to work on it. Juvie's going in all alone. He's going in, shot, and a save by Red Raven. And you can't really blame Red Raven for this game today because he played hard. It's just that his Empire squad could not do anything. As the time is clicking down, we have 2 minutes left into the third and final period. Kick You Apart is leading 9-1, 17 shots, and Empire has the same number of shots. And Bob Barker with a sweet shot. But as his name says, you just can't die. And that puck will not die in that net.
Oh, it'll die.
And Juvie is on the breakaway now.
No,
Stickman's coming, but he's mischecked, and he's going to try and go around Raven, and Raven makes the save.
Juvie is really playing well today. I think he might be one of the stars, alongside Jumper and Londorf. Or maybe Boss.
Red Raven wants to start again, and Arnk Diley's announced that the next goal wins.
Let's hope so, because this game has just been a blowout.
Herbalist
shoots it into the chest of Boss. And again, these passes need to hit their mark if they want goals. 1 minute remaining into the third period. Shot, and it hits the post. What looked like a sure goal was not effectively done, and they're going the other way now. Empire is going in. They want to get one in before the period to leave a mark. Herbalist going in. He passes the Bob Barker. Bob Barker to Herbalist. Oh, and a save by Boss.
It would not have mattered anyway. Bob Barker managed to tank the MV Nation.
Was a good effort anyway, but Empire has not shown anything. And Juvie scores!
Kick you apart, showing you how it's done there. A simple drop pass to open up the goal. Goalkeeper fell for it, and all the defence are on the weak side.
None of these players have had three goals, which is a hat trick. UV has 2 goals, Jumper has 2 goals, and Londworth has 2 goals.
This could be the mercy. No, he's missed the pass. VMV had a slap shot at the top.
I'm being told that the H in Herb is silent, so I apologize, Herbalist, for messing up your name. But maybe you should get a less complicated name.
3 seconds remaining.
Going in, a last shot in V, and Red Raven has the save. This game ended 10-1. Oh, Blah had a hat trick, so he might be one of the stars this game. And now we're watching the replays. Just a good game by Kick You Apart, and it ends 10-1. Red Raven won't be happy for this game, and I am hoping that Empire could strike back after this, like the Empire strikes back. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you don't have the game yet, go to getcontinuum.net. You will get it there. I recommend it. You will not regret it. And thank you for tuning in for Week 1 and Day 2 of the Realistic Subspace Hockey League. I'm Cozy with hosts Furry, Navi, and I beg you guys adieu.
Alright, I don't know what's going on. I just came back. What's up? How's it going, guys?
We doing a post-game show?
I believe so. Cozy? Is Cozy there?
Yeah, I'm here. I just don't have my earphones on. I'm giving my ears a rest, so I'll be back shortly.
He is giving his ears a rest. So Red Raven, what'd you think about the game? I mean, I know you got scored on a lot, but other than that, like.
Yeah, I let my 13-year-old nephew, the Bread Raven, play for me. I was...
Oh.
Yeah.
That revelation could end up in a 10-match ban.
Oh, that guy's been disowned.
Is that technically allowed? Legal?
That is not technically allowed in this league, and if that's true, well, that could be trouble.
Son of a bitch. I can say with complete honesty, that is the least fun I think I've ever had playing Hockey Zone.
You avoided the mercy.
Thank God.
So, what would you say was I don't even know how to. What happened with Empire tonight, Red Raven?
To be completely honest, our defense was a little off, and I certainly didn't help by letting in a goal 12 seconds in on a shot that should not have gone in because Kula was covering the top, and for whatever reason could not. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking in that moment. And to be completely honest, this is the first RSHL game I've played that I can remember. I remember I was part of Phasers, and it was just absolutely just awful, and that was why I left originally. And so this, I don't know.
Were you expecting a different type of match, other than what happened tonight?
Well, nobody ever expects to lose by 10 or by 9, I guess, in this case. So, you know what? It's one game. I do think that if Kick You Apart shows this lineup, they're going to finish top 4. But there are, 3 other teams that I would consider to be better that I don't want to get mercied by, so we have a lot of work to do.
I think the overall team structure of Empire it wasn't there tonight. There's plenty to work on. The second period, when you had quite a heavy Christmas tree ship lineup, you defended better, but then you had absolutely no offensive presence. And the few shots you were creating, you just missed them.
Yeah. What we were saying most of the time on stream, Red Raven, was that your team was actually creating the most chances on offense, but they were just not finishing them properly.
Yeah, that's what I heard, and it's always unfortunate when you do get wide open nets. You want to be able to put them in, but I can say from personal experience that when you do miss those wide open nets, it feels awesome as a goaltender. So I'm glad that at least one of the goalies tonight got to enjoy that.
Do you think you'll be able to rein Cooler in to fulfill a natural role, whereas at the moment he's trying to carry the ball from back to front in a Leviathan against a lot of other good players in the league?
You know what? To be completely honest, I would rather have Kula on my team than not have him on my team, and he is nowhere near the one to even consider blaming this loss on by any stretch of the imagination. That being said, I didn't see that there were that many odd man rushes against me. It's just quite literally there were shots that were taken that were scored tonight that I feel I've stopped before, and I don't know why they went in today. I actually, right before the timeout, I freaked out because I chose in that moment to attempt to ball kill BLA or blah, or however you say it. And I know that I pressed my bullet key and nothing happened, and I don't understand why nothing happened. And
there is a bullet delay. If you've used the bullet key to pass, it can happen.
Yeah, but the thing is I've ball killed before, and that hasn't happened. I've never had that happen that badly before, to where I was still moving up, and you know what? It just completely freaked me out and just pissed me off, and so I appreciated the fact that Stick did call that timeout so that I could calm down. Because my goal this season was to never get mercied.
Well,
and
that goal stands.
Yeah, so far. I would consider playing Lancaster, but I don't know how that would go.
You would need your Leviathan or someone to stay on your weak side and stay strong. I think your team's lacking a bit of horizontal dimension. I mean, I don't know what Iceman was doing. I mean, he looked good on the puck, but he was starting very deep in a warbird.
Yeah, I can't pretend to know the best way to play offense, but especially when you're a goaltender and you can't actually see the offensive end and what your team's doing. That's one major disadvantage of wanting to commentate on all of these, is that I will not be able to watch my team play. Literally, I will never be able to see them play.
On the upside, you can now go out to Twitch TV and see the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that, at least the offensive stuff. Dual Levy out, yes, I think it would help. When we have the Bash brothers on the ice, I think we're a much better team. No disrespect intended to any of my other teammates, but Skula and Kula cover each other really well.
Yeah, you really look like you missed Skula tonight.
Without question, Skula's our best defender. There's no doubt about that, and I think he changes the game.
Driving through the midfield.
Yeah, exactly. And not having him was a big deal. But by that same token, that's still not the reason we lost. We just struggled as a team really poorly, and we had a goalie that couldn't make any saves. So if we did have a dual levy system, I think Dragonwing would be right. It would frustrate a lot of teams, but it would take a lot of practice for me to even be remotely serviceable in the Lancaster.
I mean, what you could say about this game is that it's the first game of the season, so there's no pressure on you guys yet, but it's always good to get those 2 points to start the season.
Wow, sounding a little rough there, Cozy. Your throat okay?
Yeah, man, I'm very dehydrated right now.
I think the other issue is that I don't actually drink, so if I did, maybe I'd be better. It's hard to say.
I mean, before an RSHL match, what I do is I eat and I drink. So it's always good to play on a full stomach because you know what to expect.
I just ate a whole shitload of pizza, so
Was it good pizza?
Oh, up in Canada, we're allowed to say that word every so often. But anyway, it was really good pizza, actually. Extra large for $9.
Pizza from where? We want to know what kind of pizza the Red Raven eats to have that beautiful voice.
I think it's Pizza Hotline. It's a Canadian thing, I think.
Pizza Hut?
Sorry, Pizza Hotline.
I have no idea what that is, and I'm Canadian, so I should be embarrassed.
It's
Pizza
probably a
Hotline.
Manitoba thing.
What the hell?
Very well might be, that's true.
Do they have this Pizza Hotline in Montreal?
I don't know. I do like Domino's for the record, CMDROS, because it's all capital letters. But when I can get an extra large pizza for $9 or $8, and Domino's is going to charge me $16, it's kind of hard to argue with that.
I mean, Domino's has this great deal. It's 2 large pizzas, 2 bread products, and a 2-liter Coke for $28, was it?
Yeah, and see, I can get 2 extra larges for $17, and then get my own 2 liters, get my own breadsticks and stuff, and it's still much cheaper.
Anyways, going back to the game, do you think there's anything you could have done better, Red Raven?
Yes, there is.
That's good. There's something you could do for yourself every game. And, I wish you good luck for the rest of the season, Red Raven.
I certainly appreciate that. I just want to throw out there that getting messages from people on the other team that just destroyed you by 9 goals and actually having them be really nice and classy is always a good thing, and I think it's a good thing for the zone. Well, maybe not a good thing for the zone that a team's losing by 9 goals, but the rest of it, quite good for the zone.
Now, what's important is Empire turns up next game.
Yeah, who do we play? Oh, we don't even know yet because we still have...
Yeah, we don't know yet. I've got one observation. I was having a look at the preseason stats, and I was wondering during the game why Stickman was dropping into sort of mid-defense when he's your league goal scorer in the preseason.
In preseason, he played Warbird, and that was before we really picked up Ice Alice, and Ice Alice is a really good Warbird, so Stick. And the other thing, too, is we didn't really have anybody that could really play mid or D because Herbalist wanted to be a Terrier, and he's playing on a smaller resolution today, so he wasn't as effective. And it's just, you know what, Stick is willing, as much flack as he gets sometimes, Stick is willing to do what he thinks is best for the team, which is to be a Terrier, because we probably couldn't have pulled off a duo Warbird system.
No, I agree with that, but if you're going to use Ice Solace as your offensive Warbird, you've got to push him out onto a CP position.
And then you get a message from David Seaman who says, "You had an awful performance and need to either quit or reform the MSHL."
Yes, you need to die.
Oh man, if those are my only 2 options, I don't really know what to do.
I think you should just go and have some good time with your girlfriend and just forget about David Seaman's comments.
A good time.
I mean,
just sit on the couch and watch TV and shout about how stupid David Seaman is.
in regards to Stickman, I honestly think that Isolacey could play Spider or Terrier, and you guys should put Stickman on Warbird because he's really good at the position, and he can
Yeah.
score goals. And I think you guys just might want to try it out because there's no pain in trying that out.
Yeah, Stickman's Warbird coming on leaps and bounds. I still think he's a bit of a liability on defence, and he does have an eye for a couple of good shots.
I have been informed the British guy is as terrible as me and a non-factor.
I can't wait until he talks about me.
I don't know if he will.
I don't know. He's been mocking my my way of talking, so probably soon.
Oh, that's good.
Probably soon.
I may be trash, but David Seaman dates trash.
Oh, damn. That's kind of low for you, Furry.
David Seaman goes on dating websites, so I think that's enough. Like, there's no reason to talk back against him.
Yo, how you gonna bash on a brother like that? He's not even on the mumble, son. What?
I see you as being this really white guy, and so all of that confused me.
We will not let David Seaman on Mumble until he posts a picture of himself on the forums.
I do plan to interview David Seaman this year, and it will be the greatest interview in all of interviews.
I mean, if Lago's not gonna be the black guy, I guess I should.
Also, how many people do we have on the stream right now?
21 joining us right now. I welcome all you 21 viewers watching us.
Well, now that we actually have 21 viewers, I'd like to include a word from our sponsors, Mr. Pooter's Hemorrhoid Paste. It'll keep your fingers on the keyboard. Hockey Zone's hemorrhoids is a common problem, but don't live with that chagrin any longer. Whether it's the 7-year itch or it just feels flared, Mr. Pooter's Paste will hull breach the pain and ease the sting in your gold eye. Don't let rage get to you. Sit on cloud 9. Try it now. Approved by Dr. Janky and the New Age physician, Herbalist Yangon.
All right. So as the producer, I guess I should invite one of the other players on the ice tonight, Stickman. So I don't know if he actually wants to do it. Get on the mic, but let's see.
He's got to be in the room first, homies.
All right. So apparently he's ready for the interview. Cozy, you want to take that?
Who?
A Stickman.
wants vent info, but we're on Monday.
Alright, we are here, and we are gonna interview the Stickman. Get him on, boys.
All right. Red Raven, you know the address, so can you actually PM it to him or put it on the chat?
Yes.
Okay. I was informed just now that
Feels like home.
what's going on?
The name of the song is called Negro y Azul, for no one that doesn't know that.
That sounds racist.
Nothing's
It's-
racist.
Well, it's basically black
and blue. So
You do realise that the term Neo Negro is actually a compliment in South America.
yeah, it's a compliment. Jerks.
Basically, just calling someone My Little Black is pretty cute.
My Little Black. Coming soon. Alright, Raven, so did you give Stickman the information?
Yeah, he thought it was on vent.
Our Father.
What's going on? Well, I guess we can go to Ventrilo for the interview.
Okay. Yeah, do that. Just load up Ventrilo too.
Just let him download Mumble, man. What the hell, jeez.
Or you can download Mumble, Stickman.
Stickman, download Mumble. It's better than Ventrilo. Because when you're on Ventrilo, you can't vent on people. But when you're on Mumble, you can mumble on people.
That was great. That was great, Cozy.
Thank you.
Good job.
I tried very hard for that. I'd like to give a shout out to my friend that is tuning in, David Seaman. The info is up your ass.
Oh, okay. I think a little.
At least hide it in a place where he won't find it.
He can't find it. It's too deep inside.
Yo, what's going on? Are you guys taking jabs at each other? What's going on?
Yeah, this is like Mike Tyson's Punch Out on the Nintendo, yo. I was actually going to record a promo where I badmouthed Kick You Apart. Now I'm really glad that I didn't.
You know, that's good because they showed sportsmanship towards you.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it wasn't going to be like a serious,
Oh, you suck, Kick You Apart. You know what, Londorf?
you.
You think that you're the best player in the zone. I'll tell you what, Londorf, you are no longer the best player in the zone. Because I am the best player in the zone. And when you step on the ice, and I step on the ice, you're going to take a slap shot at me, and I'm going to knock you the F out.
Slap
Internet
shot to the balls.
badass.
I'm gonna slap shot your nuts.
It's a real shame you didn't record that because that would have been the most offensive thing that your team produced tonight.
One
I
slap,
do still
you're
think
gonna
that
love my
Kick You
nuts.
Apart is the best team in the league. We will have we'll have to actually set up the mumble so that we can do the interviews. So that yeah, like Navi and I still have to figure that out. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to set up the big chat so we can actually have people tuned in into the mumble or into the ventricle or whatever we decide to do, but won't be able to talk unless we unmute you. So that way we can have people come on and not have to worry about them being jerks, if that makes sense.
2 slaps, you're gonna love my nuts.
I know, boss. We can increase that if need be.
All right, so
I have no issue helping out.
is Stickman actually getting Mumble, or are we just sitting here?
Yeah, he says he's downloading it, but apparently his connection is...
So, am I
Nuts, is it?
conducting? Am I conducting this interview?
I don't know what you're conducting, but
Conducting,
You know, like an orchestra.
like an ostrich.
oh,
Like a what?
okay. I think we're getting off hand here, off topic. I mean,
Like a leopard.
like a G6. All right, Red Raven. So, if you had to interview one of the players from KYA right now, what would you ask them?
Why you guys so mean and scoring 10 goals on me, obviously.
No, honestly, I would like to actually do interviews with people on Kick You Apart because there are some really good players on that team. And it's going to be good when we can actually get this thing set up. Like, this literally was planned last minute yesterday. And we switched to the mumble today because we wanted to get more people randomly on the chat, so we could actually bring in, we could bring in like a David Seaman and not have to worry about him saying a bunch of random crap. But we don't have the confidence with that right now.
I mean, okay, Red Raven, you were goalie the last game.
Allegedly,
Who
that
would
is true. Yes.
Who would you say the best player on Kick You Apart was tonight? From what you've seen, obviously.
From what I've seen, by the way, I would just say Londorf. Amazing weasel.
Yeah, I think you do have to say Lundorf, but I definitely got owned by Jumper a couple times. I haven't played against Jumper seriously in 4 or 5 years. Like the last time I played jumper was before I disappeared.
Jumper and Blah are quite similar. They wait for you to move and make a mistake, and then they'll just plow through.
I think Jumper was a little unstable in the first period, and then he kind of got into his groove by the end of the third period.
I think that's fair.
Possibly because in the first period, Lundwolf was on the ice. It might sound weird, but Jumper likes to control the game himself, but Lundwolf does a very similar role.
And CM or CMD Command Dross.
Command Ross.
Yeah, he's mentioning Juvie. What do you guys think about Juvie? I mean, he scored a goal tonight, and he was pretty legit.
Can't fault his performance.
Yeah, like I was saying, is he like a one-trick pony, or like is he gonna do the same thing over and over again in the rest of the games?
All right. Well, we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. A bit of a cluster F, if you know what I mean. But congratulations to Kick You Apart, who dismantled Team Empire tonight on behalf of Kazi, the new play-by-play backup folk man, and Navi Master, and Fur of Fur.
Before we leave, I will offer to answer one more question, and this question must be asked by the first person in Yellow Chat. So hurry it up and ask this question. Go. Question: Are you single? Currently, I am seeing a girl. So no, I would not say I am single. Thank you for tuning in. I was proud to do the play-by-play, and I hope you guys have a great evening.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure stalking counts.
I'm just laughing reading David's little comments here.
David wants me to answer to him, so I'll just take one more jab before I leave. David, I don't use date sites. First of all, why don't I use them? Because I'm underage, and I can't use that shit. And secondly, because I can get girls without those sites. So that's all I gotta say to you, dude. That's all, and I'm out.
Okay. Alright, well, David has to lay off the Craigslist to find his women, and Cozy has to improve himself in the commentary as well as I do. So anyway, remember guys, subscribe to youtube.com/subspacehz, and remember to follow us on social media like Facebook and Twitter. Red Raven, do you want to give the last comments?
Make sure you tune in on, I don't know if you guys are broadcasting tomorrow, but Sunday there will be a whole whackload of games again, I'm assuming, and we will do it 3 games if there is 3 games to broadcast. Make sure you are there. It'll be great.
Tomorrow we have
Dire Wolves at Creases, 10 p.m. EST.
And then we got DB, right? Our team, Cozy.
No, we just have DB versus Shorthanded tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at Wednesday. My bad.
So I think we'll have Red Raven doing that. Since
Yeah, are you
going to
be available, Raven, tomorrow to commentate that game?
What day is it?
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday today? No, I
Tomorrow,
cannot
it's
tomorrow.
Monday today, Tuesday tomorrow.
I can do that tomorrow.
All right,
good.
We'll find a way to stream it because I think we said we were going to do it on Navi's laptop.
Yeah, make sure you get me the info for the stream just in case. But yes, there will be a broadcast tomorrow, and it will be excellent.
Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in to the live stream. We'll have another live stream tomorrow. with the following games after that. We'll have a pre-game commentary show as well as a post-game commentary show. We'll interview a couple of people from each team. And like you've seen, we'll just have fun with it. So let's see what happens tomorrow. And as always, remember life's motto: the rest is up to you. So I'll see y'all later. Thank you for watching this broadcast. And follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Thank you so much.